Namaste everybody, welcome along to our ASMY cooking classes. I've got some good news for you. Yazzy's going to come on board and she's going to be teaching you some really wonderful savoury dishes. She just came up with me to the retreat at Noosa Heads on the weekend and the food was amazing. Everybody wanted the recipes, so this is a good way to start. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks you'll see Yazzy coming on board. So today we're back to our sweets. We're going to be making a peanut butter fudge. This is the easiest recipe. Maybe you're suddenly overwhelmed by friends turning up on your front doorstep and you want to serve something out really quick. This is the one. It's amazing. It tastes really, really good. And it takes you all of like 5 minutes. That's it. So 3 ingredients or 4 ingredients. So let's start. We have got 3 cups of milk powder. Now this is obviously not vegan. I haven't been able to find a milk powder substitute that works for the vegans for this one. So we've got our milk powder, 3 cups. And we have peanut butter. We've got 1.5 cups of peanut butter. We're just going to throw it all into the one bowl. So if your peanut butter is a little bit hard, I would suggest you warm it up a little bit. So you can pop it in the microwave or warm it up on your stove top, just so it's not so hard. You don't want that cruddy stuff on the bottom of the jar because it's a bit hard to mix. And then we've also got some honey. Honey gives it a really, really nice flavor, but you could use maple syrup if you like, any sort of liquid sugar, liquid sweetener. But honey in this one is divine. So this is a really old recipe from a book from decades ago called Kathy Cooks. And it's just one of those that it's always a good go-to because if you want something quick and it's pretty healthy. We've got some vanilla, just 2 cups of vanilla or 2 teaspoons. My mother always taught me that a cap is a teaspoon. One of these caps on the vanilla. Okay, so we mix that in. So you might need to heat the honey up as well if it's pretty hard. It just makes for an easier mix, easier to mix. So I'm just going to get in there just like a dough and squeeze that all in so we don't miss any of the ingredients. It's a little bit warm because I did warm up the peanut butter and the honey. You don't need to bring it to boiling or anything, just warming it up will soften it. It's feeling pretty good. It sort of feels like a dough. Okay, we've got our cake tin. So this is the size I'm using. Not sure what that is. It's probably about an 8 by 12, or no, it'll be a bit longer than that. It's probably about 35 centimeters long and around about 10 centimeters wide. Just by me looking at that, I will put the measurements in the recipe. So we're just going to pick that dough up, pop it in here and press it into the tin. You could top with some peanuts if you like to give it a bit more crunch. You can use smooth or you can use crunchy peanut butter in this recipe. Just depends, everyone's different. Some like more crunch, some like it nice and smooth, but anything goes. Okay, so we've now press that into the tin. So I'm just going to give it about half an hour and I'll cut it up and show you the finished product. And that's how it looks, just like peanut butter in a pan. Okay, so I have just cut the fudge up now. I sat it in the freezer for around about 10 minutes. That's all it really needed. And I've cut it, look how nicely it cuts. And we're just going to pop it on a nice serving board and we can impress our friends with our peanut butter fudge. I think anybody could make this. You could teach your kids and have them make it for you. I just put it on a nice serving platter. And there you have it. And that has made 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 pieces of deliciousness. So I hope you enjoy making this fudge, or your kids, and I'll see you again at next cooking class. Namaste.